What's going on, guys? I'm Road Master, and today we are doing part 2 of repainting my truck. As you can see, I'm back with the truck and I'm getting it all sanded on right now. I'm kind of on a time crunch because the shop next door also is using my compressor. So I'm trying to get my cord back in my pocket. There we go. So the shop next door is also using my compressor, so we're kind of sharing the air, and the compressor is only, it's not a big compressor at all. You can probably hear it in the background, but yeah, so I'm sharing it with them, and I'm trying to get as much done as I can, as fast as I can, so they can use it, because they are painting bed liner next door on a truck. So I'm using the DA where I can, and I'm probably going to hand sand a lot of this just because I don't want to go through. And then you see I already started on that side, but this side I have not started, and I will show you guys. I'll do a time lapse when I do this side. But I did get a little run right here, but that's not a big deal. We can sand that out. So yeah, so that's the update, and we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna finish sanding that side first, then you guys will see me do this side. Alright guys, so I got everything is completely sanded, and you guys saw the other side of the time lapse, and so I'm ready to start painting. I used the air hose and sprayed all the dust off of it, and then I went with the isopropyl alcohol and wiped it all down, both sides, so we're good. Made sure everything was sanded, so hopefully I did this right. I'm pretty sure I did, but so I'm gonna get ready to mix the paint up here. So let me show you guys what we're using for paint. We're using Sherwin-Williams paint. I got half a gallon, and it's I had to mix it at Sherwin-Williams so it matches the paint coat on my truck. And then obviously we're gonna use the reducer, which is somewhere. That's hardener. All right, so like I was saying, we have the paint and the reducer. I got worried because I thought it wasn't there, but this is the clear coat. This is the reducer, so we're good. And then I'm gonna mix it at a 4-to-1 ratio. So right there, 4-to-1. And I'll probably go up to the 4 here. just so I have a little bit of room to stir and stuff. But yeah, and then this is my gun. I'm using a Mako HVLP gun, which is high volume, low pressure. So a lot of paint will come out with not a lot of pressure. Obviously, it stands for itself. And then I got my gauge here, so I can make sure I got to set everything back up and make sure we're all good to go for that. But yeah, so I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod, the step ladder, and we're gonna get to painting. Alright guys, so I'm back a couple hours later. I was getting pretty frustrated with the painting, but I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but it could be better. I had a couple problems you guys might have saw. I don't know if I caught them on camera, but as you notice, there's no plastic on this wheel, which now has a bunch of overspray on it, which I'll have to get off, but I can get that off with some what's it called? Why can't I think? Some clay bar. I can get this off with some clay bar, so I mean that's no big deal. But you see there's no plastic on it, and the plastic's right there because when I was painting, I didn't re-tape this truck from when I primered it. So all the primer that was on the plastic was flaking off, and when I was spraying with my paint gun, it was getting all over the side of the truck, and I had to sand it back down, and it was a nightmare. And then when I went to clear coat it, it was all runny. Well, at least right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think you can, but right here is all run, so I have to sand that down and re-clear coat that. But I can't do that till tomorrow, because this is not fully cured and it's only like 60 degrees in here, which is supposed to be 70, but 60 is all I got to work with. And it did the same right here. You guys definitely aren't gonna be able to see this, but it looks perfect on camera. So, but yeah, right here is all runs, so that's gotta be fixed. And then there's one up front, but that's not nearly as bad as those. So I'm probably gonna end the video here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna show you guys when the truck is completely done. All right, guys. So it's been a couple of days. Well, it's actually been like a week since the last clip you guys saw. So I'm going to show you guys the finished product. I think the last thing you guys saw was me painting it, which didn't go as good as I wanted it to. I had a lot of runs in it, and I can see one right now, but you can't see it from right here where you guys are at. But if you get really up close to it, you can see the imperfections. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with it for doing it in a dusty shop and the conditions and the weather and the temperature that I had at. I'd say it looks pretty clean. Took care of the rust that was around the wheel wells, and I did have some runs in it, but I sanded those out with the help of a friend. Like I had runs all through here, so we got those down, and then I buffed it, wet sanded the whole side, then buffed it, and this is where we're at. So let's put it all back together. I've been driving it for a week now. I haven't washed it. I washed it the day after I was done, and then it got dirty again, so I have to wash it again. But it seems to be holding up pretty well. I did the wheel wells too, as you guys probably saw in the video, or maybe not, I don't know. But I can't remember what I recorded, but I'll know when I go through this video. So this is all done. I'm calling this a complete project. I'm not doing anything else to this for now. Probably take the steps off at some point. Maybe find a new tailgate, because I was gonna repaint the tailgate because it has all these dents in it, but I didn't. I think it's just worth it just to get a whole new tailgate and repaint it if it needs to be repainted. So with that, I'm going to end the video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Comment what videos you guys want to see next. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you on the roads.